Alright. Look at my hair. It looks like a mess. For those that are friends, family, neighbors, all that, we're back home. We've been home since I'm a wreck. I'm look at my hair. Look at my. I want to show you how close it was to the house. Okay. And
Sorry.
no, it's.
I got bringing me some parts. I thought I had some. I have the empty box of them, but I don't have the parts. So he's about 25 minutes out.
All right. No problem.
Just want to let you know.
All right. Thanks. I'm same here. The gas people are here. Just let me. My back is killing me. Okay, I'm down. My back is like all that too. But I'm trying to keep it together. Okay, so I've been through Superstorm Sandy, floods, some tornadoes in Jersey and whatever, but this was a whole different monster. Okay? And I was joking around with my husband before I left for work, saying that my mother-in-law, she passed away 2.5 years ago. And I bet you my mother-in-law went up to God, straight up to God with her tenacity, saying, don't do anything with our lawn, our property. Don't do anything with that. No. I bet you. And that's what keeps me laughing at times. Because this should have been gone. 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 Hold on. Wait. The people across. Let me just. So I will show you guys what's. I had to sit down, okay? I was over there talking to the gas people and to our neighbor and stuff. I had to sit down for a minute because my pain level's getting up. And I just want to sit for a minute. I am so grateful and so freaking blessed that nothing happened to us. It's a miracle. It's you know, it really is. Things could have been a lot worse, and I'm emotionally drained. I'm surprised my Jim's at work. Okay, he was tired. He was deadbeat tired yesterday. And if I was him, I would have taken off work for a little bit. But he kept going because he had. I understand that, you know, but if it was me, I would have just stayed home and just rested for another day. I look like crap. I'd rather look like crap than look dead or burnt, right? I'm just saying. But hold on. Oh boy! Alright. So, this is, it's my face. I'm sorry about not giving you updates, guys. We're tired. We're just. How's it happen, Frogzilla? Happy, happy, happy. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to turn this damn thing around. All right, so this is our place, our property, and we're gonna go into the woods. I shouldn't be doing this, right? Because you never know it. Flare-ups could happen, but I don't care. All right, so our property goes way back over that way. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get myself straightened out here. You see this? That's our mobile home trailer. Okay. You see Pawnee out there. And I want to show you something. I know I'm going every which way, guys, okay? Wait a minute. See that branch right there? Like right here? I'm surprised that this tree didn't go up in flames, and then the flames go across the branch and hit the roof of the place. Like I said, my mother-in-law had something to do with this. She saved this place. She probably went up to God saying, "Don't touch our property now. They still need a place to go." Anyway, if you think I'm out of breath, yeah, I am out of breath, okay? Because of my back pain and smoking cigarettes don't help. Over that way, Jerry, who had that house since Vietnam, lost everything. And it's just terrible. And that's my mother-in-law's house. When she died a couple years ago, that house died pretty much. Anyway, but I'm glad they're okay over there and stuff. But I'm out of breath, guys. I'm out of shape. I'm out of breath. My back's not doing too good, but and it was still smoldering this morning in this area and all that. Yeah. It was smoldering in this area, and I'm trying to show I'm just my back's killing me, guys. I'm trying to show you stuff, and I'm the Jerry was a Vietnam vet. I'm going to tell you something, guys. All right, real quick. If I seem disoriented, I am. I'm out of breath. I think I'm still in a state of shock or whatever, okay? Oh, look, I have a halo. I'm not trying to be funny, guys. I'm just... let me sit down. I'm going to go right back here again. Here, wait a minute. Oh, God, help me. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you can't. This seems very choppy. The live feed or whatever. It's I don't know. I'm sorry. yeah, there's the gas guy. He's doing stuff. Excuse me. With that all right. That house with the red roof used to be Jim's grandparents' house. He built that house. So there's a lot of fun memories with that house. And, and in this area around like 4th of July weekend, everybody shows up for a party. They have bands here. I have to sit down. Hold on. Oh boy. Just give me a minute. I don't know how many people are watching this. I could care less right now. I'm just this whole place should have been up in flames. It should have been gone. There's an old gaming chair of mine that got burnt up. Yep. Like I said, and my hair's a mess and all that, right? My back is killing me right now. But at least I'm actually feeling things, and right, I'm feeling things. I'm not dead. We still have a home to go to. Not like Jerry over there and stuff. I'm so in shock. Thanks, Moto. Like I said, I'm still in a daze. I actually wanted to go back to bed. I'm trying to stay up. I took last night when we got home here, because of my back pain. So I took a methocarbamol, which is like cyclobenzaprine, and I haven't taken methocarbamol in a long time, and I think I'm still like, woo, whatever. You know what I mean? And I just found out the guy's name is Preston. My grandfather's name was Preston. Right? And so he had chickens over there, rabbits and everything. And like I said, that was Jim's grandfather's house. This whole place was a family compound, pretty much. Not the Charles Manson compound. I'm just glad my mother-in-law didn't see this. I'm glad my sister-in-law didn't see this. Because I think it would have been, forget it, it would have been much more stressful than it already was to get my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law out. I'm just... That close, guys. That close. And, Jim, you know, when this was happening, I was asleep. And Jim came home and says, Vic, you gotta get up. Come on, you gotta get up. And I'm like, what? And he's like, right out there. He said, the fire's about a mile away, maybe less than that. We gotta go. And I'm like, of course, when you're you know asleep and you get woken up like that, you're disoriented and all that stuff. And the first thing I said to him was, kind of stupid right now, was, can I just get up and have a cigarette and stuff? When I got up, I had to say to him, can I get up and just have a cigarette? Really? I mean, there's a whole freaking forest full of smoke. I'm sure I could have let go of the cigarette for a while. Dummy. It was right there. I do have footage of this, though. No, and I'm trying to do the best as I can right now. This is like my second monster and stuff. I'm just so at a... No. And I thought, oh, because he's a prepper, okay? He's not like a full-blown hardcore prepper like Canadian prepper or New York prep, whatever, okay? We prep, but, whatever, what I'm trying to say. Okay? And, but I thought, when he said that, I was a mile away. Well, I said, well, how bad is it gonna, But when I saw it, the red glow outside over here and stuff, I think it was surreal. It was like, is this a dream or not? You know what I mean? After the cigarette, I'll take it in the front. And all that. But right now, I just have to, I feel bad for Jerry. Because he's been in that house a long time. He's a Vietnam vet. He actually raised 3 doctors. 3 doctors, okay? and all that. God bless him, right? For, you know, he raised 3 doctors and stuff, and that's what happened to him. And I think Preston, our neighbor or whatever, says, well, do you know if you're going to rebuild? Well, first of all, it's the day after, okay? You're not going to make decisions on if you're going to rebuild or not, okay? They're still probably in a state of shock. You know, I'm certain that thank God for his family. I'm sure all his family's up here, and you know, just to try to take care of their parents. You know, I'm so like. And even like these chairs right here and stuff, they weren't hit. And I got these chairs when I first moved in here, out here, because I wanted to build like a patio and like, you know, with slate and just, you know, or even, you know what? Look at this too. Wait, I just, wait a minute. Or even Jim's hammock I got him a couple years ago didn't get burnt up. And you see the leaves, right? Those leaves didn't catch on fire. How is that possible? I will pencil. Are you sharp today? I'm not sharp. I'm kind of forget it. I'm just Oh, you're sore? Oh, I am too. You want to compare pains? My whole back. Look at my hair. Listen, at least I feel something. At least, you know, I'm not dead. My husband's not dead. The family's not dead. The pets aren't dead. You know. I'd rather feel something than to be dead. I don't know if you know what's going on in Oklahoma. We're having wildfires, and they're still going. I don't know about in this area. I think they're pretty much contained or just out and all that stuff. We almost lost our house. Okay, last night or a couple days ago, or no, last night. I'm out here. I'm if I seem very disoriented and everything else, I am. I'm tired. I'm in pain. I'm in shock. I'm thankful, and I'm very thankful that oh, well, good luck with your surgery tomorrow. I'll be praying for you. I know how surgery is. Are you gonna have 1 day surgery or just the same day surgery, or are they gonna keep you over? Oh, all right. So you're gonna go home. Well, at least you'll be resting up when you go home, right? Oh, all right. So it's a GI tract, right? Or whatever. Yeah. All right. Like I said before, I survived Superstorm Sandy. I've survived floods and all that. But when you hear fire, it's a totally different monster, okay? And right now, the gas people are here, and so they had to turn off our gas. I'm surprised our whole block didn't blow up because of fire and all that stuff. I don't know how that was possible either, because our gas was running, right? It just this kind of situation makes you take stock in your life, on the people you have in your life, you know, the kind of support you have in your life. The materialistic things aren't nothing compared to what really matters most in your life. And I've said that before. You know, yeah, it's sad that if we lost the house, okay, at least we still had some memories, like, you know, what, pictures and whatever, okay? I'd rather be in my position right now than Jerry's place. I feel bad for him. I really do. And you wondered too if the government's going to help him because he's a Vietnam vet, right? The government doesn't do shit for vets, okay? But we're not going to go on that right now. But maybe if I can, I don't know if I can go up. Thanks, Frog. I'm just... Should we take a walk? Let's take a walk again. Let's see if... Oh, there... Yeah. There's more gas people coming. All right, let's go. Let's start hop. Yeah, you know what, Frog? You should say, come on, Rocket, let's start hopping. All right. I have to put on my... All right. There we go. All right. I really want to go by Jerry's place. But you know what? We're going to hop. I told your wife, I said, I'm going to make you an avatar or something. Like, anyway, all right. Let's turn this around. This is our mobile home. Jim's been here for like 30 years, okay? I've only been here since 2017, okay? And look, see, this, I got him this a couple years ago to relax. And look, that didn't burn down. You see this? You see that branch? Look at that. I'm surprised that branch did not catch on fire and that roof didn't catch on fire. We're walking, guys. We're walking. And there's the shed. Yeah, the shed got burnt. Okay, here. Now, this right here. All right. Oh, I think we just got cut off. Oh, this right here, guys, is Tony Stewart's tire. It actually survived Chicagoland back in 2009. And it comes out here and got, I should send it to Tony Stewart, right? Yeah, so this is, yeah, that was charred a little bit. This is where we bury the dog, our dogs and stuff. Anyway, I don't know why I showed you this. Well, all right, so this is where, yeah, and here is, this is where my studio is, my Twitch studio is, okay? I don't know if it melted the skirting, okay? So, yeah, that's where my studio is, and I thought that was all ruined. And then you go over here, this is where the gas lines are. That's our neighbor's gas line, and look at ours. And, yeah, it was, he showed me, it was like it just melted a little bit, right? And I don't understand why this whole place didn't blow up, because look at this is charred. And for those that are just tuning in, that house with the red roof, that was Jim's grandfather's house that he built. So that's been the family for years until a couple years ago, where Aaron didn't want to pay his taxes. Anyway, yeah, so we're walking around. That's, if it sounds like I'm out of breath, I am, guys, but I'm not. It's just because of my back, my back. And here's the, yep. And now here in Oklahoma, people have burn pits. And so we had a whole bunch of stuff here. Well, I guess the good old Lord took care of us. And I'm surprised that didn't catch fire either. That's, anyway. In fact, you know what, guys? We're gonna do this. There's the American flag right there, guys, and we're gonna light it up. Light it up! If it's still, well, you can't see it, but it's lit up. I got this for 4th of July. I think this past summer. And so, yeah, but say hi. Monster can. Yeah, I'm walking around here, guys. Actually, there's a story to this. Now, you see this over here, right? Maybe I should be showing you this because the dad's probably gonna find us or something. I don't care. I don't know. This is the burn pit, right? This is what Oklahomans do. They don't get their marshmallows and s'mores out. They burn trash. Okay? See that line right over here? A few years ago, Jim was burning trash on a hot day. And so I guess it was really windy that day or whatever, and the fire went up, and it caught that whole line of trees. And of course, Jim got arrested for it. This was years ago. So that was touched by fire, but not with wildfires and stuff. And down there that's my mother-in-law's house. And my in-laws live there. Jason, which is Jim's sister's son, lives there, and Cindy and all that stuff. And I had to sit down again. Then we got the whole crew here. Sorry, guys, I have to sit down again. But there's my old gaming chair. Unfreaking believable. Oh boy! Oh, my back. Ugh. Where? On Twitch? I'm not doing anything on Twitch. It's only on here on YouTube. I don't know how to do it. Oh, what? A couple people have been complaining about it. It's not my doing. It's Streamlabs or something. And I did actually the other day talk to Streamlabs support and whatever, and I don't know. I might just have to my hair. I might just have to just go to OBS or Streambot or something. Right now, it is what it is. That's it. I'm surprised that set didn't get worse than it did either.
You mind if I run inside? The stovetop, the burners work on your stove, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need it. Both of these addresses come back, like the meters, they come back to the same address. So we gotta find out which meter goes to which house. So by doing that, we can see which meter's moving out here, and then we know this one goes to this house and the other one goes to the other.
All right.
You mind if I do that?
You might have to pay me $5, but no, I'm only kidding. But no, I mean, my mother-in-law passed away 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they paid for the gas
I asked
or
them, they said that they did, which they got a hot water tank, a stove, and a furnace, but they don't use the furnace, so.
well, if you want me to call my husband and ask, he would know.
But I'm pretty sure the other one goes back there as well, because like I said, they got natural gas too. Just the meters on the accounts come back to the same address. Like there's not.
Yeah, but see my mother-in-law, my husband owns both houses. Well, when we really think about it, both houses. Okay, because this is his property.
Yeah.
So of course it's gonna be here.
Yeah, just sometimes they have like the address and then like.
Like house 1 or house 2 or right.
It doesn't have that, so that's why we gotta
do this. All right. My hair. I look like a wild banshee, right? And you know what, too? I was talking to Jim about this. My campaign for helping people is, the Queen's Light Brigade, right? And I would say, yeah, it looks great. I for those that don't know, I used to, ever since Mixer, the defunct streaming platform Mixer, I would say, create a wildfire change. Well, guess what? A wildfire change just happened here, right? Go figure. Isn't that something? A wildfire change. Yeah, let's create a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like how to get rid of it, right? And here we go.
One more time. He wasn't paying attention.
Well, they should demote him. Or no, or you have to tell him he has to buy you a coffee now.
He can do more than that.
Isn't that something though? With the creation, the wildfire change and all that. Tell me that what? The rabbit hole should actually look into this. Did I cause a conspiracy? She said coffee, like we spread on her show. Yeah. Coffee is CAWFEE. My coffee is Doc Monster. It's the only rocket full for this rocket queen. Well, my voice sucks right now too. Coffee. Wawa coffee is good. I miss Wawa. I miss Quick Check. I have a t-shirt that says coffee on it. And it has like the New Jersey license plate. All that. And you know what? We don't have many Dunkin' Donuts here either in Oklahoma. We have Daylight Donuts, which is like a knockoff of Dunkin' Donuts. But they're not like Dunkin' Donuts, that's for sure. It's just I'm still like this. It just thank God Thank God. And you know what, too? I smell gas. I smell gas. I swear I smell gas now. I'm afraid. Huh? I didn't see. Wait. Yeah. Paws and roses. Oh, crap. Yeah, I smell gas now. Hold on, because I have to tell them. I don't want to light up a cigarette and all of a sudden my whole hair blows up on fire or something. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I have to tell them. Do you smell gas?
Yeah, it's alright. It's off right now.
So if I light up a cigarette, it's not gonna go, right?
Yeah, you're perfectly fine over there.
All right. Sorry, I'm just.
No, you're fine.
That's all we need. We got, our house would be saved by the wildfire, but then that Jersey girl over there lighting up a cigarette blew up the whole house. That would be my luck. Right? That would be my luck. It's cool out here. I guess it's about in the 50s, 60s and stuff. Me too? What? Yeah, it would be your luck, right? No wildfire, touch your house, nothing, and then you light up a cigarette and then poof, that's it. Man, blow my... And you know what, too? My husband... Well, Oklahoma has weird weather, too. It's like, it goes like in the 30s and shoots up to the 60s, 70s, or whatever. I hate the summers here. You know why? Because the minute you walk out of your house, you're drenched in sweater already. You know what I mean? And I'm afraid. You know what? I'm actually afraid to light the cigarette up. Is that terrible now? And he says, "Oh, it's okay. You can light up your cigarette. That's all right." Yeah. All right. I'm. All right. Cross your fingers, guys. Pray to God that the whole house doesn't blow up now. These are filtered cigars, by the way. They're not cigarettes. I get them for like $11.99 a carton or $9.99 a carton and stuff. To me, they're the same as cigarettes, but I'm just still looking around here, and it's like we still have a house, but then you look over there and it's like yeah, we need to feel blessed and thankful and everything else and stuff. And even hold on, what? Hold on, hold on. Even right here. And I'm going to tell you something too, guys. I have the best husband in the world. I really do. I think on what was on Friday, I live streamed. Well, I was gonna do a whole special, like a real special St. Patrick's Day stream, and everything was so screwed up with that, whatever. But it is what it is. I still had a great time on it and all that. And my biggest concern was about the cats. About the cats. We have 4 cats. Lunar, Muskogee, Pawnee, and Cherokee. And we have strays, but not as much as my sister-in-law did. My sister-in-law was a crazy cat lady. I miss her still. Okay, she died about a year and a half ago. And all that. But my husband had the 3 cat carriers outside the door. And I think the other night I was talking to my niece. I said, I don't know what we're going to do about the cats. And my niece is my daughter's, my sister-in-law's daughter, okay? And I love her to death, okay? I love her to death. And she said, oh, don't worry about the cats. The cats will know what to do and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, right. You know, and so, you know, yesterday came and like my husband, you know, got the cat carriers inside the house, got all the cats in the carriers, put them in the car, you know, and basically, you know, they were singing their meows of freedom, I guess, right? Inside the car, meow, 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 you know. And it's not the first time we've had cats in the car, because when I was coming from Jersey to here back in 2017, we had 3 cats. 1,400 miles from Cleveland to Landing, or I mean from Landing, New Jersey to here, right? And there's a Cherokee on the porch. So We're rocking and rolling. T-Bone. My hair's a mess. At least, I'm in shock. Okay, I'm so in shock. I guess I'll give you a tour. Thanks for first of all, guys. Thanks for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Just by you being here is enough, okay, guys. And I don't ask much from anybody. I really don't. All right, I'll show you a little. This makes me want to lose weight. All right, here. I know. Okay. All right. We have the gas company here. This is our backyard or woods. I really want. You know what? Let's. This isn't. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. I don't want to be in their way or anything. Whoops. All right. So this house right here used to be Jim's grandfather's house that he built. Until up a couple years ago, they sold it. Okay. This is right down the way from us. And I'm not trying to be intrusive here with our neighbor, but this is this is Jerry's house. Look at that. We're not touching anything, guys. We're just looking. Wow. All those memories, right, guys? All those memories in that house. I think Jim used to play with his kids growing up here. And well, yep. Now, I thought they said they saved 3 cars. We're only going to be here just for a little bit, guys, because I don't want, intrude on anybody's property, but I'm just, look at that. And you could tell, you could still smell the charredness and everything. Wow, look at that car. That would have been a nice car, right? I don't know what kind of car that was, but something's still smoldering over there. A boat. And, yep. Thank God. Thank God. At least, Jerry and his wife made it out. They evacuated. You can still smell the charredness. All that. There's a boat that's still smoldering here. Well, it was smoldering, but over here. Well, I don't know if you can see that. How many cars did he? I thought it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yep. That could have been us, guys. That could have been us. And I don't know if you can see. Wait. I don't know if you see the all the way down there is our house. This is their house. And that's, like I said, Jim's grandparents' house, grandfather's house that he built. And Jim had a lot of fond memories of that house. And they sold that house about 3 years ago because the cousin couldn't pay taxes or something. But that's family gossip, but I don't. And over there is Jim's cousin. So the whole block was pretty much a family compound, not the Charles Manson family compound. So everybody was in one family here except for Jerry. And I'm walking here and I don't know, like there's smoldering right. Hold on. Light smoldering right there. Oh my God. Yes, it was saved. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Sorry, I'm try not to fall over stuff. But this house right here was his name is Jerry. He was a Vietnam vet. He raised 3 doctors, believe it or not, guys. 3 doctors he raised. Okay? A lot of memories in that house. He's had that house ever since the Vietnam War. No, what let me, I have to walk all the way up that hill, don't I? No. Nobody was hurt in this fire. No. Nobody was hurt over there. Nobody was hurt in our house. I'm hold on, guys. I shouldn't have walked down here because the way my back is, but I think I felt compelled to come down here and all. It's just, it's surreal, guys. It's surreal, okay? I've survived Superstorm Sandy and a couple tornadoes in Jersey, okay? This is surreal. It really is. And please have your thoughts and prayers go out to Jerry and his family and to everybody in this community and all that. Westport area, Cleveland area, Oklahoma, Stillwater. Oh, look at this, guys. Look. Yep. Now I have to walk back. The gas company's here, and I can. Oh, wow. Yep. I'm getting back up here, guys. I'm trying here. I should never came down here when I really think about it, because I'm just. Oh my God. Yep. I'm just. Thank God. All right, we're gonna go around. Oh, there's a fence here. We can't. Hold on, guys. I had to stop every once in a while because of my back. I guess that was their another mobile home there, I guess. All right, but now he has chickens over here, and he has rabbits. The fire department actually let go of rabbits, and the chickens are still here. And his name is Preston. Now, my grandfather's name was Preston, so go figure, right? My back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, we're almost on our property. Oh, and you know what I just noticed too? Look, there's the right there, the electric wires and stuff. Is that something, huh? Oh boy, I really have to sit down here. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you. This is now this is where the fire ended, I guess. The shed is still burnt a little bit. There's fences. I really have to sit down, guys, because my back is killing me. And there's the old gaming chair I used to sit in. And there's our house, mobile home, whatever you want to call it, trailer. Oh, it feels so good to sit down. But see that branch that goes right over the roof? We are so freaking lucky, because I thought about this the other day, where I thought that fire was gonna go up that tree, across that branch, onto that roof, and it didn't happen. Oops. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm just yep, I'm out of breath, guys. My pain on my back is really not good. I would like to show you the front of the house. But right now I have to just sit and relax and just chill out. Look, hey, maybe I should dye my hair, right, into Wildfire, right? My Queens Light Brigade motto was to create a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness in the world, right? And here we are. We were in the middle of it. And the thing about it too, guys, is a lot of people around here don't have that much money. Okay? They don't. All right. Well, T-Bone, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, please have your thoughts and prayers go out to this community, to all of Oklahoma, not just this community, but to a lot of others. And a lot. God bless, T-Bone. My hair. Look at my hair. I'm so narcissistic. I worry about my hair. I just can't, you know. Oh, Junior, come here, Junior. Come on, baby. Junior. One of the stray cats just came out of the. No, Junior, what are you doing, Junior? We have. I'm gonna take it. Like I said, we have 4 cats. We have Lunar. We have Cherokee, Muskogee, and Pawnee. And we have a couple other stray cats that came from really my sister-in-law's house to here. She passed away about a year and a half ago. I'm not gonna get into that story, but so when she passed away, there was a couple stragglers that came here because, you know, we have 4 cats, right? So, I'm actually surprised that Junior and then Panther, I don't know if Panther's Junior's father or what, I don't know, but they survived. We had another cat named Mama, but I think they passed away maybe a month or 2 months ago. I don't know. I haven't seen them around and stuff. But, so I don't know. We have like possums out here. Who I feed every night. We have raccoons. We even have armadillos out here. Yeah, you know. Um, so I hope some of my furry friends didn't get cooked. I hope not anyway. It's a great day to be alive, guys. Even if I'm dealing right now with pain. That's the least of my worries. Right? I'd rather feel something than not feel anything. I'm surprised my husband went to work today because he was up for 24 hours. He came home from work, and then he woke me up, and then he's like, we gotta go, and I could hardly do anything and stuff, and then sit in the car, and then when we got home here, I think it was around 8 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't even know when we got home. I know it was still daylight. And, Jim picked me up from Brother Mike's house because, I had to go to the bathroom or whatever and stuff, and so he called Brother Mike saying, can Vicky just go to the bathroom in your house and stuff, and whatever, and we were talking for a little bit at Brother Mike's house, and I was starting to fall asleep in his chair, and Brother Mike's like, I know I am. I will, Froggy, I will. I think I'm just, right now, I'm just sitting here and just I have actually in the house. I have like the ice pack in my head, and if it sounds like guys, I'm disoriented or maybe old. Whatever you think I am, I'm not and stuff. I've been off crack and heroin since 2004 and alcohol since 2011. I think I'm just mostly drained. I'm tired. I'm just we're that close. I was in a way, Jim stayed home from work, so he could just, yeah. I'm surprised Jim didn't have a heart attack. Okay, because he was up for 24 hours. I mean, he worked for 10 hours, then comes home here, wakes me up. We gotta go, and all that. We were up, and then I'm surprised he didn't have a heart attack. Okay, and he should have stayed home, but I think he just didn't want to just sit home and just think about things. So in a way, God be okay. All my cigarettes are. What the heck? We could have been through a lot worse. But I want to thank Brother Mike too. To me, he's like a father figure in my life, or like an uncle. And he's like, go. He's like, Vic, go lay down. If you need to lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. That bed wasn't the most comfortable, I'll tell you that. But when you're tired, you're like, forget it. You'll sleep on concrete. Now, I've slept on concrete before in my life, but I think too when he called Brother Mike saying everything was fine, and then when Brother Mike gave me the phone saying, Jim's like, yeah, everything's fine, but you have to see the house. You just, all that stuff. I'm just taking it all in. I'm still afraid to light up cigarettes. Even though they say, oh, it's okay, don't worry, you're going to be fine. Yeah. And then, now, see? Well, you can't smell it, I can. I can smell, see? I know I'm not saying much, guys. I know I'm not. And you're probably wondering, wow, when she gets on her screen, she's always talking. She's, yeah. Right there. Hippity hop, don't stop, right? Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Let's start that song off, huh? Joy to the world, right? Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Believe me, these legs aren't. That's all what we need too. Is it? I'm going to just say this. like, my pain level is not that bad, but it's bad enough. But that would have been really, forget about it. If I had to end up in the hospital and like with all the crazy that's going on, you know what I mean? No. But the air is a lot clearer, like cleaner than it was like yesterday. I actually felt like when we got back to the house here that, yeah, we had the door shut or whatever, but you know how they, carbon monoxide poisoning.
Do you want the pilot on your furnace lit back up?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, thanks. Do you want like a water or a Coke or anything, or?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep, I got an ice chest and all that, so I'm good. Thank you.
I mean, the least I can do is give them like a water or a Coke or something, right? Hi, do you want like a Coke or a water or Java Monster or something?
Oh, I'm good. Thank
You sure?
Yeah, I got water and some in my truck.
At least I offered, right? Yeah. I don't want to even think about what could have happened to this whole place. Like just, and I told Jim this too before because of my addiction and everything else and stuff. Okay, I lost a lot of things in my life. Okay, all right, and I was always grateful for what I have, and whatever I have there in my room. I didn't take much stuff from Jersey to here, okay? And I think for a long time, I was just in shock. Or I was just like almost numb to the fact that I was going to lose some of my stuff from Jersey. More stuff from Jersey, right? But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I'm just saying. I think I just wanted to sit out here for a while just to, I don't know. I just want to be out here for a while. I do appreciate each and every one of you here, guys. I really do. And I don't know if my husband's watching YouTube or not, but I'm sure he appreciates it too. And you know too, like I have. Excuse me. Wait on. I want to show you something here. All right. See, we're right there. That's where Magellan is buried. Had like, a funeral for Magellan, and I don't know what. I don't even want to think about that, but um, uh, you know. I know this is not much content, guys. I know that for a fact. And I'm not my usual rocktastic self and all that stuff, okay? But I think here they come again.
I gotta do one more test. Okay.
All right. Yeah, please do. So, unless I light up a cigarette and then a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, blame the Jersey girl. She did that. What a wonderful world we live in, right? See, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Like I talk about on my stream a lot about bringing humanity back in the world. When you see stuff like this, right, with the wildfires in Oklahoma, the tornadoes, and there's a lot of tornadoes everywhere. In Indiana and like Missouri and Mississippi, whatever. Well, big hugs to you too. Big hoppins. Right? I guess you're going to get a lot of overtime, right?
Not a whole lot.
No.
I'm supposed to get off at 4:30, so just a couple hours.
No. I'm going to say this. On my stream, I try to have a positive stream. And I try to help people as this is not about me, guys. It's not about me. It's not. But I always bring up that the world needs more humanity. The world needs more God in the world. Okay? And I think that's why I'm sitting here, right now, is because you have people, they work for a company, okay? They still care. Because maybe their loved ones are going through something a lot worse than my situation, right? But when natural disasters strike, like with wildfires, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever, you see the best in people. You really do. Around here they call it the Oklahoma Standard, where it's like they will step up to the plate and they will fight for you and they will care for you and they will do anything for you. And you see that here. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen in Indiana or or Florida or Mississippi or whatever, But you have to realize there are still good people in the world, and you can't just listen to what's going on Twitter and the white noise and everything else. There are good people in this world still. You know? And I also wanted to say this to the local fire department of Cleveland or the Peninsula Fire Department that they did everything they possibly could to save Jerry's house, to save Preston's house, to save our house, to save my mother-in-law's house. God was with them. God was with them. For sure. The Peninsula Fire Department is all volunteer and stuff, and they've come to this house a lot because of my back and my panic attacks, my back, whatever, okay, and all that, But what they did yesterday is save her whole house. And they're tired too, guys. They're tired too. They're probably running on adrenaline. They need sleep. They need their rest. And I don't know if Jim gets paid this. No, Jim got paid last week, I think. But and the thing is, they're firefighters, okay? They volunteer. I know. Listen, I used to have friends that used to work for Nutley Fire Department in Jersey, okay? That have no backbone. But there's a reason why they're firefighters and stuff. They go towards the flames instead of running away from it. And they all deserve medals. They I'm just like looking up at the trees saying how did because the branches are all intertwined, right? So how did it just it doesn't make any sense, God is good, guys. God is good. He really is. God help me. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And and there's times on my stream, I'll talk about atheists, okay? And I'll say, and I said, I think a couple times in the last stream I had, I was like, I don't care if you're atheist. Well, exactly, right. I don't care, if you come on my stream, I don't care if you're atheist or you're Christian, you're Hindu, you're or what, I don't care, okay? I don't care if you're black, white, Spanish, I don't care, all right? But then I say to people, if you're atheist, you believe in something, and it's true, but we're not going to go there, you understand? But if you are atheist, you do believe in something. Whether it be higher power or powers that be or whatever, you still believe in something. So, but we're not falling into that rabbit hole, are we? Nope. Even too, if you're living in these parts and if you're an atheist, right? And say you see a tornado or whatever, what's the first thing that atheists say? Oh my God! I'm just saying, whether they want to admit it or not. I married a strong man. Especially for him putting up for my bullshit. Okay? Really. My husband, God knows. I'm just gonna say this. I know I'm going around in circles. I'm sorry for my thoughts going like a pinball, in a pinball machine. I apologize for it. But it's like, when my husband died back in 2011, okay? Three years after the fact my husband died, I was still going through the grieving process, all right? I was still stagnant. I still felt stuck. I was still on that roller coaster and all that. And then my son's like, you want to get an Xbox? Because I was still on PlayStation 3. Right? I didn't want to pay to play on Xbox or whatever. And then my son's like, what do you think about the new Xbox? You're gonna come out with new things and nobody. I'm like, I don't want an Xbox. Then my son gives me the Xbox, right? God works in our lives, whether believe it or not, okay? In subtle ways, right? Until you look at it, in hindsight 2020, right? So someone got me the Xbox. in 2014. Christmas 2014. And then 2015, I met Jim, right? And God was making subtle differences, or subtle hints, saying, I got a man for you, Rocket. I got a man for you, Vicky. He's gonna blow your socks off. Right? And here I kept fighting Jim all the way. Like, I didn't want to have a long distance relationship. I didn't, because of my insecurities and stuff. Okay? And to be honest with you, if I was with, I'm just saying in general, guys, all right? Let's say if I was with somebody else in this situation here, forget it. I think it would have been, forget it. So we were put together for a reason. I truly believe that. And the fact, and right, and she was right, and she was, yeah. You know what? I like to hear your stories about how you got together or whatever. Because I think what she told me too the other night is you pretty much have the same similar stories as we do, or something, right? Or something. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. That's always been my motto. You know? And I'm going to tell you something too. Well, I'm in recovery and all that. All right, I'm not going to go with it. But Jim told me, even a couple of weeks ago, he told me this. He's like, Vic, you don't realize how you make me strong in my recovery from drugs and alcohol. He says, I think I would have been smoking pot already. He says, just by seeing you and what you do for your recovery and, being vigilant and trying to help people and whatever, made me stronger. Which I could say the same for that's another story in itself, but whatever. That shouldn't even matter right now anyway. But I'm very outspoken with. Let's not get ungracious, Vic. But so God put me in Jim's life for that reason, I guess, because he knew I was going to be a strong one for recovery, and God put Jim in my life just to feel loved again, to feel appreciated, right? Because I deserve to be happy, right? I still haven't forgiven myself for my kids or anything, which that's another story in itself. I don't, but yeah, my husband was a big pothead way back when. He wasn't into the stuff that I was into, but he he was really a big pothead and a big drinker and whatever, and certain things happened with his. I'm not gonna say that's him, but something happened to him. That's why he got divorced. Okay, and I'm not gonna. That's his story to tell. When it comes to that, I'm not gonna. My mother. You know what? I want to tell you something. My mother-in-law and stuff asked me, "Well, do you know why Julie and Jim got divorced and stuff?" I said, "I don't know. I do know, but I'm not. I don't. That's. I know, Ma. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know." But every once in a while, she would ask me, like that. And I'm like, "No, I don't know. I don't know nothing." And I miss her. I miss her a lot. But I will say again, my mother-in-law probably went up to God with her tenacity and said, "You better not do anything with our property. No, we've had this in our family for a long time. No." I just have to do a better impersonation of her, but right now my throat is not that great. But so I guess I was good for something, right? Nowadays, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I mean, I still feel like I do have purpose and everything else and stuff, but with Jim, God bless me with him. I am good for a lot. I mean, I wish I could be doing better. I wish I could do more things for people and stuff. And I just feel like, I feel like people don't take me serious enough because I have this I don't know. I'm not calling it imposter syndrome because I don't play like that. It's just I wish I could do more, for people. Yeah, and you know what? That is true. Because I know for like say a lot of people don't come on my stream, right? I don't worry about the numbers really. I really don't, okay? But there are people that I know I've made an impact on YouTube or whatever, okay? Because I'll put comments down on other people's say videos or whatever, and I don't get notified, by people replying on my comments or whatever, right? Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I don't, whatever, how it's set up, I don't know. But like, I'll go back to a video, because I like the reaction to the video, or I like, what they were saying in the video or whatever, right? And so I'll go on this one video, and then they'll have say 100 likes, right? And then there's gonna be some comments down, right? And I'm like, and I get blown away. I'm like, I never knew that, So I put my own impact on in the world and stuff. And also they say this. You know how a lot of these celebrities like Oprah, or I'm just throwing these people out. All right, like Oprah or these people, these celebrities, they do things for people, say with the wildfires in LA or wherever, right? It's like the people that don't say anything are the people that aren't narcissistic. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If that makes sense or not. So, and with Jim, it's like I feel bad for him in a way, because it's like when we first got married, I didn't have this much of a back problem. I really didn't. And of course it got worse and worse and worse and stuff. And then to the point where it's like I can't do much. And it's like with me, I put myself up here. And it's like when I don't do much, because to me, this is how I see it, okay? When I used to get high all the time, okay, and whatever, it was like I was always on the couch or wherever I was at, right? On the concrete, doing our thing, right? Well, when I don't do much, and all I do is sit on the couch, or it's like I feel like I'm useless. because I feel like, well, I wasted all that time getting high and drinking and doing all that other crap. You know, to me, I'm wasting my time doing the same thing. But I mean, I'm not doing anything stupid, right? I still feel like I'm useless. But that's the internal tapes that go on through my head, right? They're still here. But Jim, I love you. I love you, and Froggy's here, and so we've been talking on and off and whatever, and I actually went to Jerry's house. I actually walked down there. In a way I wish I never did because my back's killing me now. but I went down to Jerry's house, and there's a lot of cars back there. Like, just... I actually... And I met our neighbor. His name is Preston. Okay? And I told him... I said, well, my grandfather's name was Preston. And he had chickens. He also had rabbits, too. But the firefighters, I guess, let go of the rabbits or whatever. So, I talked to the neighbor for a short time and stuff. You know, and I hope we get to talking to him more. You know. But, yeah, his name is Preston. Now, we all go through our own thing, right? And I talked to, I guess, one of the workers at the electric company, or no, the gas company. And you know what, too? I'm going to say that, all right, so I've been sitting out here for a while. I think I have to, okay? For my own sanity. And so I was going to light up a cigarette, right? And all of a sudden, when I was going to light up the cigarette, I smelled gas. All right, now, all right. So I went over there. I said, if I light up a cigarette, am I going to blow up this whole place? Because knowing my luck, that would happen, okay? And everybody say, yeah, blame the Jersey girl for lighting up a cigarette and blowing up this whole place. This whole place was safe until she lit up a cigarette. And boom! My hair looks like you know, it's been in a bonfire or whatever. I don't care about that anyway. But yeah, so I walked all the way down there. And the reality that we didn't get hit, it's a miracle. And I mean, I hope, you know, our possums didn't die in the fire. I hope, you know, our little raccoon friends didn't die in the fire, or the or the armadillos, or even like the deer or anything. Yeah, hell with us, right? It's all about the animals. But no, but it was good. It was really nice to see, you know, uh, Junior out there with Panther. You know, that brought a smile to my face too. I guess this morning or this afternoon before you went to work. I think I needed to see that too. I don't know. But thank God for you. I was telling Frogzilla, if I didn't have you, let's say if I was with somebody else in a similar situation or whatever, I don't think I would have lasted. You know what I mean? I don't think I would. I think I would just forget. I wouldn't go back to used or anything. I think I would just that, you know. Well, thank God for you too. But I keep bringing up too, like, like my motto, right? The Queen's Light Brigade. We want to create a wildfire change to diminish the darkness of the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. The wildfire change, and here we were in the middle of a wildfire. Was that prophetic or what? I want the rabbit hole, the Unchained rabbit hole, to do a conspiracy theory about this. You know what I mean? I think that was prophetic right there. But me, a wildfire change, right? It's, but what happened here in Cleveland, Westport area, and all of, like, I'm talking about in Oklahoma and the places were affected by the tornadoes also. There are good people in the world still. These events that happen bring out the good in people. Because I was telling, I think, Frogzilla or whatever, like, I knew people in the Nutley Fire Department that were paid firefighters, right? And they had no balls, okay? They were so scared to fight fires. Around these parts and stuff, well, I mean, we have volunteer firefighters too in Jersey, okay? And stuff. And they go towards the flames and all this stuff, right? But I remember, and people don't remember this, but I do, when 9/11 happened, you guys here in Oklahoma were the first to respond. Fact. You guys here in Oklahoma were first to respond. Do you know why? Because when the Edward Murrow building blew up in Oklahoma City, New York was the first to respond to Oklahoma City. You know, a lot of people don't know that. So, well, they're going now. I actually offered them like a water or a Java Monster or a Coke or something, and they didn't want any. So, I mean, it's the least I could do. There they go. Oh, there's. Oh, Junior. 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 He saw me. He's like, nope, I'm going right underneath the house. He's like prancing when he does it, like, you know. Yeah. I hope tonight, you know, Pete Possum and Paul and Rocky and Ricky and all our little furry friends are gonna come up by the steps and stuff. That'll really make my night. Every night, I and Jim hates this. I'll get a whole scoop of. Yeah, love you too. I love you too. More than you'll ever know. I just wish in a way you'd stay at home so you can get your rest and stuff. But I think you went to work just to so you wouldn't think about this shit. And I think that's why I'm just out here just reminding myself how blessed and lucky we are to still be here. Oh, Jim! Frogzilla says hello. Froggy, if he doesn't say anything to you, it's not. He doesn't. He's working right now. He. Oh, here. Good. All right. Yay! Well, now you get to see each other a little bit, right? Wally and Zilla, bye. Well, that's Jim. I feel like an idiot. You know why? Because, you know, it's like I'll usually introduce people like say, well, that's Froggy, and you know, Froggy, and this is Jim, this is Froggy, or whatever and stuff, and I didn't do that, and I feel bad about that. Y'all get to see him and all that. I know, but that's my personality, though. You know what I mean? I'm a hostess, okay? You can ask Jim about that. You know. And like I said, I think the reason why I'm staying out for so long is pretty much, even though my back's probably going to kill me when I get back in the house, but just to take it all in and just feel how blessed we are that we have all this still. Unlike Jerry over there. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say, do you actually think the U.S. government's going to help him? It's going to be a lot. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, he raised 3 doctors, right? But I'm just saying that you think the U.S. government's going to help him with that? No. And I think he's in his 80s now. I don't even know how old Jerry's at. How old he's at. I think he's like 80 maybe. Or something, but... Yeah, they're going. They're going. Thank God. Thank God. I think what I'm going to do is... just take a... Oh boy. Not good. Whoops. Alright. Let's just walk back here a little bit again. Nope, there's... See? It's molding right there. That's not good. We're not going back that far, guys. I'm just trying to stretch out my legs and actually walk a little bit. Make sure I put my cigarette out. That's all we need is another fire. Yeah. There's Jerry's house. Oh boy. boy. I have to be careful. And I can still hear the sirens go off. There's our house. And Jim was trying to get the cats in the cages and all that stuff. And I remember looking out and, like the sirens were going off, like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Like, wake up. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me see something. Yep. We're not going that far back, guys. We're just gonna... Now that's my mother-in-law's house. That's our house. Now you get so... I'm going deeper. Now... Oh, there's someone right over there too now. All right. With that log. And over here too. Oh no. But we're lucky. Picker bushes anymore. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far. Branches there. Freaking believable. I think we're gonna go back. We're not gonna go. Okay. There was a time during this whole ordeal where the sun was shining, but you couldn't see the sun because the smoke was so dense. The sun couldn't shine through the smoke. Well, Hard to believe. See? Oh, look. It's all green, right? You walk up. Maybe. Look at that. Yeah, I have to get back because my lower back's starting to. That's all we need, right? Help me, my back, my back. No, we're not gonna do that. So, I'm surprised Lunar or Cherokee or even Muskogee didn't come out here with me. There's my mother-in-law's house. There's our house. There's Jerry's house. We'll look at it from another point of view. And there's smoldering smoke over there. And there's Jerry's house. Car. Only back there. Okay, and then we're gonna go around this way. All right. Yep. Oh boy. Yep. Whew. Oh man, my trying to sit down. Oh. Whew. That yeah, that trek back there just now wore me out. Whew. I think what I'm gonna do is have a swig of Java Monster, right? Since the only rocket fuel for this Rocket Queen, right? But I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a headache. I don't know if it's because the air is cleaner than it was yesterday. But I went into the woods right there, and maybe, the soot or maybe the smoldering, smoke was getting to me too. I don't know. Yeah. I went all the way back there. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah. I think we're done with our exploring, right, for now. But I think too, it's like I said before, I'm like this still. I took a methylcarbamol last night when we came back to the house here for my back and whatever, and I didn't take that kind of medication in a long time. It's not addictive, guys. It's not addictive. It's not, but I wanted to sleep. I don't want to wake Jim up, by tossing and turning and doing whatever and stuff. Right up to the house. And every time I look up, guys, I see this. That one branch over the top of the roof. Nothing but a miracle, guys. Nothing but a miracle. And can you imagine, too, let's just say Jim came home from work that night, right? All right. Jim came home that night. And usually when he comes home at night, he's tired. Dead be tired sometimes, right? And sometimes I'll watch YouTube for a little bit, just trying to wind down, or maybe get something to eat, right? There's some nights, especially like if he works 12-hour shifts, right, where he's dead tired. Hey, Pawnee. Hello, baby girl. I see you, Cherokee. Come on. Anyway, I'm sorry. Come on. Cherokee's looking out there like, what the hell happened there? Anyway, Jim gets so tired, okay, even after 10 hours of work, because he has a long drive from here to Owasso and then Owasso to here, right? And it's like 35 minutes, 45 minutes of a drive. Now, can you imagine, like the other night, we had to go to OSU. So that's another what? Yeah, we had to go back there to Tulsa, right? But I was trying to say is, let's say he came home here, and he got something to eat, chill out with YouTube, or maybe he just went straight to bed, like sometimes he does, right? We could have been in that home, burnt up alive. We wouldn't know. Especially like with medication I'm on, it knocks me out. If he's deadbeat tired and stuff from work, these people don't give a shit. Okay? I'm talking about my in-laws don't give a shit. Okay? I have to walk because they're listening. Anyway. No, we would have been burnt up. Jim came home from work. Okay? He actually stopped at Jason's first and said, listen, you gotta get out. The fire's about a mile away, or whatever. Whatever he said to him. Right? Alright, so. Alright. I'm trying to keep it cool here. When I know they know, they don't give a shit about me. So if I fall and whatever, they don't give a shit, because there's times where there's EMTs here or whatever, they don't walk out saying what's going on with, whatever. They're in their own little world. Okay? Anyway. So, Jim did come here and woke me up. I don't trust him anyway. So, yeah. Oh, look. Can you? That's Pawnee, the gray and white one. Yeah. What happened to your chair there, Pawnee? Huh? And there was Cherokee. Cherokee, don't go by. Where are you? Man. Yeah, what happened to your chair, Pawnee? That's Cherokee. Yes, we have a tribe. Hey, Pawnee, you should have done that when the wildfires started. You think? I don't think your little bit would help. Hey, there's chickens over there, Cherokee, if you want some. Over there. Oh, there's a. Anyway. Oh, here. Come here, Pawnee. It's getting cold out here, too, now. Pawnee, where are you? I can't. So, yeah, we have a tribe. We have Cherokee, Pawnee, Muskogee. That's our tribe. Oh, here she is. There, one minute. Poop. And there's Cherokee. If you can see him, I can't. Yeah, I just want to say I do apologize for if I seem when it comes to my in-laws. Okay, there's all okay, and whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is, and it's just my sister-in-law's daughter, which is actually her son. I mean, well, my sister-in-law had 3 kids. Well, actually 4, but one passed. All right, so it's Jason is the oldest one. He lives over there, where my mother-in-law used to live. Okay, he's all right. All right, I'm trying. All right, and then she got remarried, and she had JJ and Jessica. Okay, I love Jessica. I call her my little Oklahoma tornado because she's tough. She's tiny, but she, you know, I love her. Okay. Anyway, so we talked about all that, you know, and like I said, if I fell and tripped my head, or something happened, right? Can't rely on them. But let's not talk about that. It does come up, you know, and Jim doesn't want to hear it and stuff, and I talk to him about it, and you know, it's like, well, but you know, all I'm gonna say is 2.5 years ago, when my mother-in-law died in that house died. Okay. And I miss my mother-in-law so much a lot of times. But I'm glad she wasn't here to see this, because I think she would have just been, forget it. But, you know, there's a whole dynamic with this family, like with so many other families, right, in the world. And, but it really pisses me off with them and all that stuff. And I have a Jersey voice, so my voice carries. So more than likely, you know what I'm saying. you know. But, yeah, if it wasn't for Jim, I think I would have been burnt alive. Or something. You know. I think I'm still in a state of shock. I think I'm staying out here just to remind myself how blessed Jim and I are to still have this place. You know. And I'm thankful for actually, you know, my husband, I'll tell you a little story real quick. When I first moved out here in 2017, well, actually, all right, so in 2016, or no, I'm sorry, in 2015, Jim went out to Jersey for a week, right, to spend a week with me, right? And so, you know, and so he says, well, now that I'm here in Jersey, you have to come visit us in Oklahoma to see how you like it. So I was like, all right, yeah, sure. Right, sure. All right. So I spent 18 days here in 2016. And it was actually April 21st, 2016, and that's when Prince died. That was the same exact day that Prince died. Because here I am at Newark Airport, and on CNN, he said, oh, Prince dead at 50, right? And on the way here, I sat in between two people from Minnesota. Go figure. And it was, right? All right, well, anyway. So, excuse me. So he said to me, I hope when you come out here that you'll experience a tornado. I'm like, yeah. Right? I was here 3 days. 3 days. You know, all of a sudden, he gets a warning on his cell phone. Tornado warning. I was here 3 days, and sure enough, there was a tornado. Like it was a blessing or to grace me, right? Right? With its presence, this tornado. Saying, let's see if this Jersey girl can hold up to a tornado. And Jim and I went outside, and the wind was whipping around and all that, right? And it was, you know, raining cats and dogs, and the velocity was, I mean, the tornado was like five minutes away, right? So Jim got, that's right! That's right. And you know what my sister-in-law said to me when I came here, like my first Christmas, right? I miss Ann, okay? She was misunderstood and everything else and stuff. All right? And she was quirky, all right, whatever. But my first Christmas here, I said, I hope that we have a white Christmas. Now, they hardly have any snow here in Oklahoma. Okay? Well, my first tornado, my first Christmas, right, here in 2017, guess what happened? It snowed. And my sister-in-law said to me, Yankee, you brought the snow in with you. She called me Yankee. I miss Ann, and I wish I got closer to her, whatever, but yeah. So, and she told me, we never get snow here, and all of a sudden when you show up, we get snow. Yankee. Yeah. So about the tornado, right? In 2016. So Jim and I went out the front, and I mean it was really, raining cats and dogs, and and the tornado was about 5 minutes away, or 5 miles, I think, 5 minutes, well, whatever. And it got real dark and stuff. And he says, "Are you scared?" I said, "No, I'm not scared. I'm from Jersey. I'm not scared at all." Right? And it was like raining cats and dogs, We're getting plummeted by the rain and whatever, and here, and so he runs in. He's like, "All right, come on, Vic, let's go. Right? I said, "I'm standing right here." And he's like, "Vic, get in the fucking house right now. Come on, Vic, get in the house. You have to get in the house now." He got so... I put him through a lot of hell. I put him through a lot of bullshit. Okay? I do. And so we go in and the lights were flickering, whatever. And he said, "You scared now?" I said, "No, I'm not scared. I'm a little concerned, but I'm not scared." And he said to me, "Vic, you don't understand. This is not a normal house. This is a mobile home. The tornadoes will flick these things like they're cards." And I said, I survived Superstorm Sandy though, but yeah, right. So, but when this happened, it was just surreal and everything else, And this house has been here for 30 years. Well, actually, my mother-in-law's house has been here since 1970-something, okay? And so they've been through a lot of tornadoes. That house is still standing. This house is still standing. And they think it's because of the Lake Keystone or whatever, or maybe the river. I don't know, but tornadoes don't hit this area. But when I was here back in 2000, well, it was like my first year here and stuff. And my mother-in-law called me at the house here and said, "Nikki, you better get over here, the tornado's coming." Yeah, I'm like, okay. I go over there and whatever. And I think she was more scared than I was. Well, I was all concerned and stuff, I'll admit, but and I'm not saying this, guys, that never say never, because never could always come. Because there's going to be, tornado season's right upon us now. Right? So that's another thing we have to worry about. So, but I tell people all the time, I feel like I'm the Wizard of Oz anyway, because my favorite movie growing up, and it still is the Wizard of Oz. So I feel like I'm Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. Well, Jersey has some tornado. I mean, not as much as you guys do here or out in Indiana, but Jersey has had tornadoes. We survived Hurricane Gloria way back in the 80s, or Hurricane Andrew, you know, and then Superstorm Sandy, right? Yeah. So I'm living the dream. I'm living like the Dorothy dream right here. Right? There's no place like home, right? I have that in my Twitch studio. There's no place like home. You never know. You never know. But see, the tornadoes in Jersey were where we lived in Morris County. We never lived in, say, Warren County or Sussex County and stuff. Like we were like one county away, right, or whatever. But it wasn't like here, you know. But after 2016, you know, Jim wanted to take me to Jenks, aquarium, right? And Jim will tell you this. I made more friends out here than the entire lifetime of him being here. Because I would be talking to everybody, like, you know, to the Jenks Aquarium, to the Tulsa Zoo, to, you know, like, I would be talking to everybody. Because that's just how I am, right? And so we were at Jenks Aquarium after, you know, that one tornado, my first tornado, and I was talking to this one woman at this information booth for like a half hour while he was waiting, like looking at the fish. So yeah, come on, all right, let's get a move on here, whatever, you know. And she said, her house was demolished and stuff, except for the one doorway or whatever, you know. And actually too, when my husband's cousin was living over there, because there is a, well, I don't know if you can see it. There's a tornado shelter there, right? I don't know if you can you see it? Oh my god, I can't get it. Gives me a, whoops. All right. All right. All right. So, do you see that right there with the thingamajig, like that tin thingy on top of that hill? That's a tornado shelter. And I was actually in that tornado shelter. Yeah. And so when we went, it's still on fire or smoldering, Jerry's house. Uh, so, hold on, guys. I'm in here. Uh, so, when Jim's cousin used to live there. Oh, hi, Cherokee. Cherokee, come here. Anyway. All right, so, all right. So, when I was here back in 2016, before I moved here, uh, that used to be Jim's grandfather's house. I know I've said this before on the stream. This whole place was like a family compound. Not the Charles Manson family compound, but close to it, I guess. But anyway, but no. So that was Jim's grandfather's house that he built. And Jim would say during like picnics and like 4th of July, whatever, they would go over there and shoot off bottle rockets and fireworks and whatever, right? And stuff. And then Aaron, his cousin, bought the house. And then, because he didn't pay his taxes or whatever, it was foreclosed on. Thank God my mother-in-law didn't know about that either, because that would have killed her too. Anyway, so, but I went in that thing. So, and Jim, oh, thank you. Tell him I said hello. I appreciate you, Froggy, and everybody. Thank God, right? Things could be worse. But, if I really want to go actually down there again to see if there's any sparks, flare-ups or whatever, because now I'm keeping my head on the swivel here. You know what I mean? Because we went back there, right? There's still some smoldering, smoke going on. And all that stuff. But actually, I went and I know I'm going back. I went in that tornado shelter, right? And so I'm not all right. So I'm like naive, right? So Aaron pulls open the door, real heavy door, right? And Aaron says, "Go down there, go down there." All right, yeah, all right. And this is before my bad back and everything, right? So I go down there. So Jim's taking the video, and so I asked Aaron. I said, "Well," I'm like, "Where's the mattresses? Where's the food? And Jim and Aaron just laughed at me, saying, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, where's the mattress? How are you gonna sleep and stuff?" And Aaron says, "What are you talking?" He's like, "No," he says, "it's only for 15 to 20 minutes, half hour. We don't sleep down here." Jim has the whole video of me going down the tornado shelter and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna have one cigarette, and I think I'm gonna just be thankful that we're okay. Cherokee, 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 what are you looking at? Cherokee. I'm thankful for Jim getting the cats. Because I think if we lost the cats also, I think that would have just devastated me. Even though well, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I think if I would have lost Jim, I think I would have just I hate to go there, but I do at times because it's you know, hell with them. But you see right up here, right? I don't mean to be like that, Frog. Really, I don't, okay? But I'm just saying. Okay? But that's where they're at. You know? I'm not trying to be a bitch either. That's all I'm saying. And about this time, now the sun's going down, right? About this time, I don't know what time it is here, but Jim was here, you know, cleaning up stuff, you know, seeing if the house was still here or whatever. I was at Brother Mike's house. Hey, Gloria, thank you very much. Oh, same to you. Thank you. I feel the love, guys. I do. I really do. Thank you. You know. I'll tell my husband that you sent your loving hugs and prayers out to him too. When it's a situation like this, guys, you know, it brings me back to bringing humanity back into the world again. And this only shows that there's humanity in the world, and it, you know what I mean? There are good people still out there. Okay? Oh, I know, yeah. No, it's surreal. I mean, I survived Superstorm Sandy, a couple of tornadoes in Jersey, okay, and whatever. But much love right back to you. I love you too. I feel it. Trust me. But it's so surreal because when it's fire, it's a whole different monster, okay? It really is. And, you know, we were spared. And my story is, my mother-in-law went right up to God saying, you better not touch our property with that fire. No, we need our property. We love that property. No. Don't touch my son's property. I swear that's what happened. And I know I annoyed Jim with impersonating my mother-in-law's voice, but I miss her so much. And I need to hear her. You know? But now that the sun's going down and all that, you would love, Froggy, I'm going to tell you, you would love my mother-in-law. Seriously. She had an effect on me, and I only knew her for 5 years, okay? I have so many stories about her. You know. She made it to 94 years old, okay? But within the last year, like, you know, her health was failing and everything else and stuff. But she lived a long life. She lived a good life. She's seen a lot of things. She's seen a lot of tragedy in her life, too. But I swear to you this. One day I'll show you guys her last memorial, her last Mother's Day video. It shows the essence of her. Okay? But I swear to you, she has something to do with this whole thing. I mean, why would we be spared? You know? I'm telling you. I drive my husband nuts with my impersonation of her, and he even says, you sound just like my mother, and all that. I said, well, you married your mother. You know, but, you know, that. And I'm looking over at the house, you know, and when she died that day on November 19th, 2021, that house died. And sometimes I can't even go past that house because I miss her. It's just weird. When I went through my back pain, okay? Now, Jim and I didn't have a phone, right? And sometimes when I would go through panic attacks or whatever because of my back pain, I would go over to the house. Okay? And so she was like, well, I'll get my phone book. I'll call everybody. I'll call Jim's bosses or whatever. Do you know, I swear to God, she called every number and she finally found somebody to find Jim to tell me I had to go to the hospital and stuff. This was years ago, right? And I'm like, how, you know, she has tenacity, okay? Oh, don't worry about that, Frog. I'm not about that. I'm not about, I mean, you can share the love, yes, and hit that, don't, you know. You know I would do it for you guys. I don't care about, don't worry about me. I'm just, when I saw a bird, I would like to go down the way again and see if that house is still. I don't know. There's something about I have to go down there because I don't want to see a flare up and stuff. I guess that's in the back of my mind because when I was here this morning, I got up. It was like I guess 7:00 in the morning. I got up to check to see if there was any fires back here, right? And there was still some small fires. So of course I'm like, whatever, right? And hold on. Yes, I'm putting my cigarette out. Let's go. Maybe I'm getting my exercise in too. So here. And right here too, right? And it's sad. This one log that was right here, okay? The cats used to play on it all the time. You know? They used to lay on it, sunbathe, whatever. You know? Now it's not there anymore. But, I guess we'll go back here again. We still have time. Oh boy, here we go. There's Green. Well, they're right. And there's Bert. And that's my mother-in-law's house. All right. Yeah, see, it's just. I'm trying to get. So we're going back here again. Anybody want a beer bottle? So over there is my husband's cousins, Tina, and her husband and her kids. That was my husband's grandfather's house that he built, by the way. They put the red top on it like a few years ago. There's the sunset. Maybe I should take a video of that. Anyway. Yep. Now this is our neighbor's property and stuff. I'm sure he's gonna build a fence, but it doesn't matter. So We're go. Oh, that. Oh, there's another gas line over here. I hope Jerry gets some of his. Well, he has his life, he has his wife, he has his family. God bless that family. Vietnam vet. Raised 3 doctors. I hear sirens and I don't know, that's... But look at all... And I mean, look at like the burnt areas, right? And then there's, oh yeah, there's electrical lines too. And yeah. Hello. We were lucky. More than lucky. That house, I can't get over it. That looks like a war zone over there.
I knew he was going to do this. I would have warped it. I didn't know he was going to do it either.
He had chickens and rabbits all over there.
It got so close to you guys.
No, I know.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're blessed. Only God stopped that.
I say my mother-in-law stopped it too, with her tenacity. That was my in-laws. I'm not gonna mention anything. What are they gonna do? Try to rummage through stuff and hawk it for drugs? Anyway. Yeah, they're so fake anyway. Anyway, enough with that. And I don't know if you heard them, but they just said, yeah, the fires were so close to your place. Yeah, but did they knock on my door saying, yeah, Vic, you gotta get out? No, they didn't. Whatever. I shouldn't. Oh my God. You know, whatever. Oh. I do apologize for it. Just makes me angry, okay? That Jim would go over there and say, yeah, the fire is a mile away, guys. The fire is about a mile away. But when they just said, yeah, well, the fire was so close to you guys, well, why didn't you come knock on my door? Okay, I think I had the phone off at that time. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I had this. Anyway, I had to go back down there. Just to really say, that could have been us. That could have been us. So, I'm still looking up at that branch over the roof of the house, and I don't understand how that didn't go on that roof. And the only reason why they just talked to me was because I had a camera on. Or I was just. I know it's petty, guys. I know. I apologize. But sometimes when you think about certain things, you realize how much they have like shitty. But, you know, anyway, I hope there's not going to be any flare-ups around this area, like over there from Jerry's house. And, you know, that's my concern. Or even there's a couple of smoldering spots in the back here too, right? I can't help but to think like what would have happened if we lost everything. Because we had, and you have to understand this too. We have 4 cats, right? Not many people would have taken 4 cats. Maybe 1, but not 4. So, 5% in my battery life. And that's, I am going to go in. But I think, hold on guys. I'm still here. And the birds chirping. See the birds flying around for a little bit. We have a lot to be grateful for. And I thank God that it wasn't worse. And if you guys are watching this, please have your thoughts and prayers go out to this community, especially to the Vietnam veteran who lived there since the Vietnam War, who raised 3 doctors, by the way. I hope they can rebuild their lives as best as they can. So, we're gonna go inside the house. Can you hear me now? I'm about 5% on my back. Now you can. Oh, I feel bad for you that you had to hear me. But all I'm going to say is thank you for those that showed up here. Froggy, Lolly, everybody. You know, we're going to hop along and just chill out and maybe veg and watch YouTube or maybe just go to bed. I don't know. I'm my, you know, as far as live streaming, guys, I don't know what my plans are right now. But the way I feel is I just want to go back to bed. You know, and just chill out and maybe get a bite to eat. I have to, but there's a part of me that's, you know, that's like, you know, I'm afraid if I drift off that there's gonna be a flare up or something, and you know, I have to get rest. It's either go big or go home with me. I don't know. I'm gonna give up. So I love you guys. God bless you. Please have your thoughts and prayers go out to our community. Not me, not just me, but to the whole community here in Westport, Oklahoma, Cleveland area, even like in Stillwater, even throughout Oklahoma, and those that were affected by the tornadoes too, in Indiana, Mississippi, Missouri, but you know, love you. We'll talk again. I had to charge my phone up. So, take care. Keep hopping along. Just be a good human, guys, and create a wildfire change. I think I need to change up my motto now, right? But anyway, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, guys. Take care of each other. Do something for somebody, even if it's just by sitting there and listening to them. It makes a world of difference. That's all. You never know. So, this Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Oklahoma. Love you guys. God bless.